Fired instantly stories. According to Reddit, number 16. Not the manager, just witnessed the entire firing. The delivery boy answered his personal cell phone with "Tony's abortion clinic, you make 'em, we scrape 'em," in front of customers and our very religious boss. It went over well. Sarcasm. Now, I don't know, this seems pretty juvenile. And even if he was answering his own cell phone, saying it in earshot of customers, I'm not sure how intensely you need to be manifesting 14-year-old energy for that to be something that actually happens. I kind of want to stamp it with the "that happened" stampy stamp there. Hello to Ariana Pandaren, Danny, Tony, Luis Santiago, Future Bless, and Linda. Hope you guys are having an interesting day and that things are making sense for you. You know what I should do real quick? Let me see if I can do something real quick. See how interesting our days really are. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes you gotta wonder. Sometimes you gotta wonder just how interesting the day is. Let me see here. Window capture. Dear week here. Let me see if I can get that up there. Just gonna fuck with what's visible. Give me a second. Get in there. Get around and on. Okay. And then we can just make this nice and big. And we know, there you go. Oh, there you go. You know, you didn't ask for it. You didn't need it, but you know, there it is. It's in case you're looking for that. Wowzers. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 15 on the lists of reasons that people were instantly fired. You know, according to Reddit. You know what I mean? That's such an amazing thumbnail. I can't believe I chose to use it tonight, you know? But sometimes I gotta break out the good stuff. On a scale from 1 to Dia, you know you guys are all about the stupid dumb. You know, I'm the kind of guy that will dump that image into the Discord, you know, just for you. Huh?
1 to Dia?
Well, I just heard that I said that, damn. As we continue back to the list. Apparently a dude had a dick pic of himself on the Office cloud storage. When you're just a fool, as far as technology is concerned. You know? Not only do you make it so that your phone cannot just automatically connect to any kind of bing bong or, you know, Wi-Fi, you should definitely, well, look, we live in a world where people still have phones that are like locked and they're completely fine with that because they don't know any better. It is what it is. As long as everybody keeps it perky and succulent, I don't have to worry about it. With some fava beans, Otaku Muse says, yo, I'm just typing a script for homework. I'm glad. Veronica is alive. This matters. Romeo 420, likewise alive, making mistakes that he's retracting in the stream chat. In our face with a can of mace. Damn. Again, I want you all to feel fresh and clean. Cause ain't nobody dope as you. You're just so fresh, so clean. Hello, Mr. Ryokage. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 14. I'm not the manager, because this question was posed to managers. But this fits the bill. A coworker of mine who was a little bit too into his car got snapped doing twice the speed limit. Instead of pulling over for the patrol car behind him, he decided to run for it. He led the police on a chase to the office and shook them off by hiding in the underground parking lot. The general manager watched it happen from his office. He took the lift down, found the coworker's car and told him not to bother getting out. Somebody says, but did it clear his wanted level like a GTA game? You know what I mean? Look, fire me all you want. I got warrants. You can't let the police come get me. You can't do it. I'm calling the police right now. I don't think so. The Kyle channel does not condone the act of on people. You know, that's not right. And, whew, my tummy is really hitting me with the goobles tonight. The gafoigledy. Michael Collins says, howdy. It's been a while since I've caught one of these live. Is that right? Well, when I'm available, I will be doing these streams at this time every night as best I can. And if not, then you'll know when I'm about to let these streams fly, so to speak. If you're a part of my handy dandy personal Discord. Wow. Would you like a link to that Discord? Oh, well, here you go. Free for you, for me. There's a gaming room in there if you want to just talk about Marvel's Avengers because that game hurt you. It hurt you. You don't have to be shackled anymore. You don't have to live in fear. Marvel's Avengers can't hurt you anymore. Number 13. Rubbing a pregnant coworker's belly 3 times after being asked to stop, and then asking her if her husband was good at sex. I'm good at sex, you're bad at sex. I'm good at sex, you're bad at sex. Can you imagine? There's this one time that I was listening to a Chris Chan video, and I just honestly couldn't stop laughing because apparently Chris made a child cry by doing a Donald Duck impression, even after the kid clearly didn't want.
At a Burger King?
At a Burger King, yeah. It was just like, I can't do a Donald Duck, but I just imagine this asshole. And the kid's like, please stop. And he's like, I'm sorry. That's just fucking crazy. It's just such a, it's such a unique thing that you're not sure it's happened before in the history of time. Chris was working or trying to be, you know, an employee at a Burger King. And after an incident where he had made a child cry after being asked to stop with his Donald Duck impression, he was no longer working there. Wow. Chris Chan finds his way into every list, man. Pretty impressive stuff. Tony says, I wish I could listen to these streams while getting MRIs. It'd make it much more tolerable. I'm very sorry that that even has to happen. But you'll have me after. And I guess that's better than no me at all. And then I smack my titty. Makawani says, I got the bubble guts because of the Avengers. Oh no, he's asking if I have those. Nah, man. Nah, I don't ingest Avengers enough to you know, have any kind of reaction like that. Maybe back then. Number 12, I had an employee. Number 12, I had an employee pass out in the truck in a customer's driveway. The customer called me to report. Said the employee had a glass pipe on his chest. Luckily, the guy decides to call me instead of the sheriff. The employee was picked up, brought back to the shop, and when asked what was going on, he stated, I was on break. It wasn't weed, it was just spice. Oh my God. Sorry, bud. I don't think this is gonna work out. Ugh. It's funny, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. But why? I catch myself doing this every day. I want to ask why is it that people aren't aware that some of the things that they do are extra not allowed? How do you make it this far without knowing, you know? But then at the same time, we have to be thankful and appreciative that some of these people have no idea, because otherwise they'd never be caught and they'd go on to endanger other people. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Son of a bitch. I want to give y'all something more to watch there so you don't think I'm just like, you know what I mean? I don't want you to think it's just like man, fuck all that. Never mind. It's live. Don't worry about it. Number 11. What the F? Where the hell is this? Thank you. I had to send a guy to a remote gas/petroleum refinery for an inspection. Previously, he had been reliable, or at least on most occasions. However, on this occasion, he never showed up for his pre-drug/alcohol test the day before he had to fly out, and gave me a long-winded excuse, basically blaming his car troubles, and at this point I would have gone myself to the site. However, I was just back from a bone graft to my collarbone. Give me a second here. It was like sitting on a crumb, and it was juking me in my butt. Can't have that. If you're sitting on something that's like poking you, I suggest you shift yourself. Okay, you deserve a comfortable seat. Maybe even if you feel comfortable, you should just like give yourself a lean, wipe the butt, in case there's like a crumb that you know, you were just so strong that you were tolerating and you barely even felt, you know? You're so strong. What am I on about? At this point, I would have gone myself to the site. However, I was just back home from a bone graft to my collarbone, so I wasn't going anywhere. The director made the final decision to send him anyway against my recommendations. We flew him to the site to do his on-site induction, where he would do the DNA test. Anyway, we don't type that like that in on this planet, you know what I mean? So, did you see how I wrote DNA? I highlighted that? Yeah, wait a minute. I was like, whoa, what are those acronyms for? Wow, DNA. Part way through his induction, he got up and left. I called him that night, but I never got an answer. I was in my tub alone with the bubbles and the candles. Why would you pick up my call? No, I'm just painting a scene. I feel so unsure as I take your hand. I'm sorry. So I checked with his accommodation, and the hotel claimed that he had checked in within the last hour. Fuck this story. Where is it going? It's like I'm reading a novel. I'm so sorry. I was just glad that nothing major had happened. Next morning, I speak to the client, and the client informs me that the staff member apologized for leaving abruptly and had to rush off and deal with some personal issues. I don't press it any longer. 2 hours goes by, and I get a call from the client stating that they've kicked him off site because they found him asleep on site, and when they woke him up, he became extremely aggressive. The client is furious about this and says we're a cowboy of an operation. Well, yeah, I guess you mean we are. Okay. It says that we are a cowboy of an operation for sending someone like this and to fly someone up the next day to finish the job. The night we have a conference call, or this night, we have a conference call with the client stating that we are no longer going to be working with them due to this issue, costing our company roughly $1 million from the loss of a contract. We bring him the day after he flies back to ask about his actions. I'm supposed to head this up and get his side of the story, except before we get into really discussing things, my director asks, if we are to drug test you today, would you fail? And he answers yes. When he was told he's being terminated instantly, he starts yelling at the top of his lungs and blaming his actions on everybody else. I told him he needs to leave straight away or the police will be called, and he does. He leaves then for the next month. My God, I just don't like the way this is written. He does, he leaves then for the next month. Our admin receive emails about how I'm terrible at my job and I should be fired for not listening to his problems. So yeah, that was the day I fired my brother and found out he was addicted to meth. Really brings it all home when you show just how fucking fast you can summarize this whole story. So some jackass costs us a fucking $1 million contract because he can't keep his fucking meth together. So I fire the bastard. Also, it's my brother. And we don't talk about him here. But you should hang out with your brother. He's a... My God. It's not about money. It's just about the meth that he's addicted to. And he'll punch you in the mouth and like break your dick off and sell that if he could. Pawn it. He'd pawn your cock right off your body. Kyle says stuff like this on his channel. My bad, you know. I'm sorry. You're adults here. This is like a no-kid channel. Enjoy it, man. I'm trying to bring a sense of levity to an otherwise bleak reality that is some people who are strung out on drugs would steal the organs right off of you. They'd steal them from the inside of you if they thought it could secure a fix. And not even like a lifetime fix. That's what you gotta bait us, sober people, with to try to make us commit crime, you know? Oh, bro, you wouldn't have to work for a couple of months if you make this happen. And that's when we think, oh, damn. Can you imagine being on a drug that's so intense that it doesn't need to be a month, it doesn't need to be a week, it's just right now. You can score one rock for right now. Or I don't know what the hell it is. No, spice is synthetic. But dude, meth rocks. They got meth rocks. Meth does not rock, kids. Do they have meth rocks? Oh, fuck me. Why did I click the first? I should have went to images. Yeah, meth got rocks. See? Let me pull that in. Kyle doesn't know enough about meth. Don't care. I know it must have like a rock form because they refer to it as crystal. You know? That sparkle. You know what I'm talking about? And then let me get a picture of the dog up. That sparkle. Burr. I can't believe nobody wants this in the Discord. Is it not as cool as I think it is? That can't be true. That can't be true. To everybody that's lurking, I want you to type a lowercase h. Why did they screw up what I was watching? Like, it had the little votey bar right in the spot. Oh, did I move it down somehow? Ain't that a bitch? No, I don't think I did that. I think y'all are on that bullshit. I think you're trying to make me look kind of stupid right now. Not gonna allow what to happen. Now that we have whoa, why do I have pictures of crystal meth up? Oh shit, stream. Oh shit, I'll edit that part out later. It was just like educational stuff, you know? There wasn't like an instructional tutorial guide going on how to cook anything. It was just an educational picture so that you and I, who are God-fearing individuals on this, our Lord's YouTube website, just trying to figure out what it looks like. Wow. It's nice to see you, Thought Destroyer, Lane, and Remy. Let's obliterate the rest of this list. Number 10. I was going over security footage and saw an employee that didn't want to sign their contract, take it, sign it, stick it down the front of his pants, and wipe it around on his genitals. Then he stuck it in the secretary's box. The contract was burned in the box, and it was disinfected, and the employee was fired. I want ages next to behavior like this. You're You're rubbing something on your crotch and then putting it in a box. You know?
I don't think the age matters because
I think I need to ask a question to the internet right now and try to get as much attention as possible on like Reddit. And it's, what's like the grossest thing that you remember someone doing? And that's especially insane now when you think about like the pandemic. You know what I mean? And if anybody in my stream chat can answer that question, I'd appreciate it too. Because I can't think of anything that was like exceptionally gross. But now with like hindsight, how much more gross it even seems. Would y'all stop pushing the window down? It keeps ruining my bing bangs. Rolling up to number 9. I work in a pizza delivery place, and we had a guy back in the day who was a fellow manager. He tried to shut down the store 5 hours before the time that corporate set for us to close. He clocked every person out, sent them home, and then just refused to take the phone calls or anything like that. He was fired immediately after our boss found out, and he even tried to come into work the next day like everything was fine. This is starting to get on my nerves. How can Biden come so close and have it just be like this thing still? It's making me sickies. It's tearing me apart inside. Number 7. My husband is a manager, and his employee somehow had another employee's ID and then stole that person's check and cashed it. Caught it all on camera, and she still denied it. She still denied it. Ain't that a bitch? Ariana said, Kyle, did you vote? Girl, you already know Kyle votes. In my heart. Lewis says, man, that's grimy. Why? My mom yelled at him, you wipe that shit on your mother's seat, Joey. Oh wait, that's the second part of a story, sorry. A kid that was notorious for picking winners was caught by my mother in the rearview mirror, wiping them on the back of the front seat. Picking mirrors. Picking winners? Picking boogers, you think? Picking boogers, he must have meant. What a roller coaster. Seraphin says a girl I knew back in elementary school took a... Okay. She did this in the back of the library building. Well. I'm sorry, my brain was really trying to craft like the dumbest joke that apparently ever existed, because it was saying, it was like trying to form, when it comes to being walky or being runny, I prefer runny, but that is not the way I prefer my poop, is something I was building up to. And then to hear that it was going this way in the library, that's not cool, man. Especially when most library has a kind of like cheap carpet where it's like, can you imagine runny? I don't, why you do this to me? Number 6, he slashed my tire after I told him to go to work instead of sitting in the breaker room. You guys really gotta wonder who you guys are hiring, and if background checks are even gonna save your fucking lives. If the people that you guys are hiring as employees, when you tell them to go to work at their job, and they get up and slash your tires. What the fuck? Some motherfucker raised that little bastard. You know what I mean? It'd be one thing if they just spawned him and dipped, but some piece of shit led to this thing being the way that it is. I don't know. True Silver Wolf says, I remember a teacher getting taken away to the hospital when I was in the elementary school. I don't even know what happened to her. A kid being taken away? No, a teacher being taken away. Okay. That sucks. I hope they made it. Number 5. One of our delivery drivers was supposed to be training a new employee, basically driving around and introducing them to routes and customers, this type of thing. Well, he told the new driver to just drop him off at the park down the street. And when my boss drives the 15 seconds to the park, he was smoking crack with bums. Literally just smoking crack cocaine with bums at the park. I'm sorry, I'm a really visual guy sometimes. I think I am impressed by this entry. Like if we were to think of it as a TV show, I don't think that there is a more insane and low thing that you could be doing than genuinely passing a pipe from lip to lip of a bum as you smoke crack cocaine. Not just cocaine, dear. Holy shit. I'm sure you can. I don't know why you're telling me this, Kotala. By the way, you can buy crack pipes on Wish. But
thank you.
Thank you. Yes, this is not going to affect our life in any way because we do not smoke and never will smoke crack.
Do they work for Wish where they would know such information? Like
I just had an even better thought. Imagine somebody comes in and they're like, Jesus Christ, you smoke crack? And I'm just like, no, I just admire the pipes. I have a collection. Come with me into this walk-in closet and smoking crack pipes.
Like instead of shot glasses or your Yoda puppets,
oh hey Kyle, I'm coming back from you. You want a souvenir while I'm out here? Just a crack pipe. Just bring me a crack pipe. Make sure it has the name of the state or the fruit or something. I like a lively crack pipe, me. Sorry.
You should do that. You should start.
What the fuck?
You make them, but like it has different names and places and shit, different patterns.
Why are you telling me this?
The prettiest crack pipes.
Oh, it's good shit. Because what the funny thing is, yeah, they're not illegal. I could buy bongs and all kind of stuff right now, even if I wouldn't. Yeah. Wow. Good stuff. Siren says, imagine someone collecting crack pipes, though, having a collection, but no idea what they are. I just like the way they look. They're so futuristic. What's their use? They're crack pipes. What? Oh, they can't be used as pipes anymore because they're cracked. Well, look at the way that they're built. I don't need to know. I just like them. Awful. That's impossible. Somebody just doesn't know what they are. Come on. Okay. Number 4. I had an officer under me. Phrasing. He was reported in a tree. Oh. Man, what an entry. I had an officer under me. He was reported in a tree. I went to investigate the last place he was seen. He was still there, attempting to pepper spray birds. I wish I could have made that up. It was reading like a rhyme initially. He was still there attempting to pepper spray birds. I mean, some cops just have some fun, you know? This user's name is Need Vagina Pics Now, spelled Pixnao. You fucking people. What's hilarious is that pepper spray has no effect on birds. They can't taste it, and it doesn't irritate their eyes. Dia, did you know this?
What?
That pepper spray has no effect on birds. So this idiot was trying to pepper spray the birds, and it doesn't work on them.
Well, hot damn. Now we know.
We know now. If we knew then what we know now.
Like we've been trying to do that shit.
If we knew then.
Like the full purpose outside. It was just to find birds and pepper spray them.
You fucking birds, you're gonna learn today. Fuck. Maybe he was just trying to get that cat out of the tree. Man.
That's such a nice
The Cheshire cat that's not really there, you know. Number 3, guy had a crush on a female coworker. He passed her a note at work one day with a gob of hand lotion inside of it. And the words, "I got really excited thinking about you earlier." Oh my God, full Lucas Werner. And he's like too dumb to even understand that there's too much on the line for this kind of pickup line. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The only people who should be trying explosively and insane, stupid shit like this with women are men who are outrageously attractive. Do you get what I'm saying? The type of guy that doesn't even need to ask. Like, all of this is just a formality. You put lotion in a fucking what is this, a piece of paper? You're passing her a note with lotion in it. "I got really excited thinking of you earlier." Tell me it was typed out, my dude. And maybe you can just make it up if this goes any higher. Because if you wrote it in your own handwriting, you're fucking trouble. The girl freaked out, went to management, and the guy got escorted out. It's like Creepy PMs, but not analog. I want to go back to Creepy PMs. It's been like 1 week since you looked at me. It's been a couple of years. So with lotion, girl, I know that's how you like it. You know, if you were an amazing you'd be lotioning those boobs every day and making sure everybody knows you've got the moistness. I know that's a word that a lot of people like to hear, the moist capacity. And it's not sweat or grease like a lot of these girls got, you know, going on. You ever seen a woman with greasy titties? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You need to go work in a pizza shop. Save that dude some money. Oh, that's the good stuff. That's rude. I apologize, you know, as a black man living in 2020, I realize that if Apu is too racist a character, and, you know, did you know that they changed the voice of Carl on The Simpsons because Carl is black, and it is offensive to have black characters not voicing your black. Oh, it's offensive to not have black people voicing your black characters, apparently. Apparently, you know what I mean? Fuck whether or not it's funny. Cleveland Brown. You know how much I love Cleveland's voice actor as a black man? I think Cleveland's voice actor is fantastic. I think he's fantastic. It's not offensive. You know? Seth MacFarlane and his bitch-ass writers are fucking awful because they're all racist, but I have no problem with this voiceover artist. Alonzo says, as the son of Mexican immigrants in 2020 election, God bless. For real, man. We're all sick of this shit, but it's like, imagine running right up to a finish line and then stopping right there and just not moving. Like, what's happening right now? What's happening? Why was it even so close anyway? Why is this country so racist? I'm gonna go cry in the shower because at least then in there nobody can see that I'm crying. The only way to make me feel better is the description link to the wish list. It's right down there. I believe in you. You have what it takes to rock the mic right, yeah. Number 2. I was a partner business, but wasn't involved in the day-to-day management. I'm a big, rough-looking black guy, which is important for the story. I can't remember the reason, but I needed to sign some paperwork, and it had to be happening within the hour. I think it had to do with a big client and some type of equity in their business in exchange for science. Is that what that says? So I left the gym, drove straight to the office because I'm such a big man. Oh yeah, I was pumping it into the gym. You know the clink of the weights dropping back on the rack. Clink. Clink! Ugh, flux it. I'm leaving the gym. That's the steam that's coming off me. I drove straight to the office. I was showered and clean, but in casual clothing, jeans and a t-shirt. When I arrived, the receptionist said very loudly, "Can I help you?" Oh shit, 'cause you black. There was already something off with her tone, but I didn't really care. I said simply, "Yes, I'd like to see Mr. Hampton. He's expecting me." I should have said my name, which she'd probably have recognized, but I don't know why I didn't, or she didn't ask. She didn't pull up a schedule or ask on the intercom to call his line or anything. She laughed and said, "Mr. Hampton doesn't take walk-ins, sir." This dirty bitch. The dirty fuckhound. This alone wouldn't be a big deal, even though I think the laugh is a little bit rude. She then turns her chair away from me with her back facing me, and I said, "Excuse me." And she put her headphones in. There was one other guy waiting to see our office manager for a job as a courier, and he was kind of snickering and amused. It was embarrassing and unacceptable. I then raised my voice and said, "I need to see Mr. Hampton, and I'm going ahead." As I said, "He's expecting me." She just laughed, but wouldn't buzz me in. I don't know if she was seeing me through the glass, but the office manager ran up and buzzed me in and greeted me by name. The receptionist went white as a sheet. If you could have seen the look on her face. I could tell she was shitting bricks. I signed the papers and let my partner know what had just transpired. He walked out with me and just told her to pack her bags. Legitimately fired her on the spot. When I look back, I feel kind of bad for her, but it was so ridiculous. There's no reason to treat anyone that way. A client could have turned up underdressed as well. Absolute madness. It only happened because I'm black. You know what I was watching earlier? It hurts to even talk about. You know, during that final moment when all is lost and Cap, his shield broken, is about to face off against this army, the impossible odds. And Captain America just tightens the strap on his broken shield and his arms all cut up and slashed open. And then you hear Sam Wilson come through. And he's like, "On your left, Captain America." Which is like from the Winter Soldier, because Captain America was doing laps around and then he would keep going, "On your left," because he kept passing them. But this time, Sam was coming. He was coming through. You know who came through a portal first? Chadwick Boseman. God damn. It's an emotional scene. Even more emotional now. How did they do it? They made it in the universe sad and in real life impactful. Why? Why does he have to? Why did the good die? Why will I die, you know? True Silverwolf says, "Man, that must have sucked, shocked master. You didn't happen to meet a burned man on your travels." What is Shockmaster talking about, bro? Last time I took on a job as a courier, I got shot in the head. Never again. Never again. Okay. Jesus says, "Fuck, I'm late." Jesus must be very impressed and surprised by the election results. But I suppose we're not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet. Seems you guys have 264 votes out of Gummy Bear. But who will reach the Gummy Bear first? Ah. The race for the gummy bear continues. Okay, let's end this list. Man, oh man. Number 1. I had an employee who got drunk on her lunch break, flipped her car, went to jail, mugshot with our company logo on the shirt. Jeez. I just heard like something in my stomach. But it wasn't like...
Like you may have to go to the bathroom?
No, like almost like trapped gas. It moaned kind of like a stomach growl, but Iron Man 2020 looks so ugly. I need to calm down. Who the fuck is this? Devil Hulk? He looks ugly. They would ruin that anyway. I mean, y'all ain't gonna get a sexy widow. Y'all need to wake up. Hydra Cap. Bitch, they can't even do normal Cap right. And nobody cares about Ms. Marvel. So I'm glad that that's out of everybody's system. My God. How are you guys feeling? I'm constantly feeling like I'm getting things in my eye, like eyelashes. So that's dope. Did you all have a good day? Do things make sense? Jesus said I got suspended from Twitter earlier. Now that sounds like the Jesus that's so passionate about elections like I do. Tell us how you got banned, bro. Oh, my stomach. I think what I need to do is pillow writing. Uh-oh, that's probably X-rated. Wait a minute. Stop. Oh my God, with the crystal man. Oh my God. Mighty Quinn asks if I maxed out the Fortnite skins for Marvel. No, I only got them up to silver, and I don't really want the holographic ones. I really don't. Ain't no dank memes for me to look at, bro. Why is the national election being run with less integrity than prom king? Well, y'all white people are really the reason why people give so much of a shit about prom. So I don't know what to tell you. Okay, God, y'all, that is so ignorant. Yes, it is. I'm just having fun. Damn it, I'm having some freaking fun. Hurry this Biden up. Bruh. F all of this. This is so irrelevant. Well, it seems that somehow we're still getting nowhere. This may... I'm not saying may. It just will be, Dia. This will be the longest election ever. Why? We have no idea. It'd be one thing if, like, we could just decisively figure out what the hell, you know, the votes are, and then argue about it for a couple of days. But even that's not coming through. It's just like, nah, you know, not quite. I need that. I'm gonna take that. Look at that. Somebody just crayoned it. Dumb. I wanted to bring something up, but it's just gonna get me really riled up, and I don't want to do that. Does it make you mad, Dia, that this Kanye West fool actually convinced people to vote for him, which was, you know, effectively a vote thrown away?
Yeah. Yeah, it can, because people are stupid.
And I have to live in a world where I don't have a PS5, where I'm hoping for Diluc in Genshin Impact, because I'm not putting a dime into that game. God damn it. They keep trying to fuck on me. I will not be fucked upon. Alright? I love you all to death. You know? Zai says, I can't wait to see how many bing bongs go stupid. I can't stand this country in some aspects, because that was the bottom line, is that a lot of people saw this dude jump on television and fail to denounce white supremacy and still decided, hey, I'm gonna vote for this guy. I'm worried about my money. That means I will play with the devil. It means I will play with a foul man. You know? Fuck whether he's a womanizer or a pedo or this or that, my dude. This dude is clearly not about equality in even the broadest sense. You don't expect people to not be racist. You expect them to conduct themselves in an eloquent enough manner that they keep the racism hidden, because they recognize that it's something that should definitely be reined the fuck in, you know? But a person who doesn't hide something doesn't regard it as even bad. It doesn't fall on a moral dart map for them. So I love that people were like, man, don't care. Don't care. My money. I'm worried about my money. I get it. Not really. Not really. Wow. Y'all take it easy. You know, I'm just gonna dive into a video game, because I need to take my mind off all of this, and I've come to, what's the word? Rely on the escape. That is my video game. What is this? Get the fuck out of here. How long is this taking? Why is this taking so long? What if we stay at 264 forever? You know?
Strike and strike and strike and strike and strike and strike and strike until you have victory.
Bruh, I'm not supposed to call mention to this, but of course when you think about a woman, especially one past her prime, she could be saying strike the way you might with a hammer. But what if you changed one letter in that word to an O, and instead of strike, it became stroke? Stroke and stroke and stroke and stroke and stroke and stroke and you know, I thought I was gonna finish all.
I've been tuning in and out, and I tune in at the worst time.
Oh, the second coup. Oh.
It's like you don't want to be fucking paid for your time. It's like you're doing this shit for free.
It's the perfect execution. It's the perfect button follow up. Oh, it's so funny. a bad idea. That's a bad idea. I'm sorry. Where'd my thing go? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Okay, look. Okay, guys, take it easy. And stroke. And stroke. Oh, fuck me. You guys take it easy, man. I'll see you. You guys have a wonderful night. The Discord link, everything, all the links are in the description. Love you. Catch you tomorrow. Take it easy.